Tokyo, Japan. It's nighttime. It's already almost 9 p.m. These are breaking news because over the last couple days, Israel was under barrages of rockets from Gaza. But from what I see, we just got rockets alerts activated and indeed interception in the air of things flying from Lebanon. So it's Passover day. The Passover Seder was celebrated last night. This is now daytime in Israel. Families are traveling in the national parks. And earlier today, the leader of Hamas visited Hezbollah, and together they issued a statement that Hezbollah will join the Palestinian efforts to protect Al-Aqsa. Now, you're probably asking what happens in Al-Aqsa. It's very, very simple. Every year, by the way, it's the copy-paste of last year. You can check the news also of last year. It was exactly the same. Iran wants to ignite the region. Iran wants a good enough reason to justify attacks that it's been planning from the different directions. So what Iran is doing, Iran is telling the Palestinians, you need to create some provocation. You need to cause the Israelis to look bad. And then everybody will understand why we shoot rockets. And so what happened a couple nights ago, hundreds of Palestinians against the status quo, against the rules of the place, against the rule of the Islamic Waqf itself. Hundreds of Palestinians came to the Al-Aqsa Mosque in order, with their bags, to stay there overnight, and bags full of rocks, firecrackers, and knives. And what they wanted is to stay there and then start violence and riots throughout the day. The police ordered them to be evacuated. When they did not, they turned off the electricity, walked into the mosque, and evacuated them all. They used the firecrackers and all of this, so it will be shown as if Israeli soldiers are taking over the Temple Mount. Now, listen, every year it's the same. I don't understand why anyone around the world is buying this nonsense. We have no business of taking over the Temple Mount. Trust me, when the Jewish temple will be built, there will be no Muslim opposition. Trust me. And until then, all we want is for them to finish their prayers and go home. That's it. It's any mosque, any big church, when it's over, it's over. Holy site, when the prayer time is over, you go out. They lock the place. That's how it's done. In Saudi Arabia, in Mecca and Medina, that's how it's done. When the prayer is over, everybody must go out. The Palestinians have been desecrating their own Temple Mount. They're playing soccer and all around. They're hanging posters of terrorists. They're using it as a playground for political purposes. They have zero regards to that place. And so the Israeli police did that. They evacuated everybody 2 nights ago. Last night, they did the same thing. This time without all the violence and the firecrackers. They were taken out. But now Hamas, as the guardian of Jerusalem, fires rockets from Gaza. And today, not just today, a few minutes ago, Hezbollah must have joined them, because I'm getting reports of interception above the border with Lebanon. And everybody, I'm going to post on Telegram right now the interception in the skies of Lebanon right now. If you're not following me on Telegram, do that right now, please, because this is how you're going to stay updated and get straight the facts of what is really going on. So this is the situation simultaneously, basically on Passover, Israel is attacked from Gaza and from Hezbollah from the north, from Lebanon and from Gaza with rockets. Now, it is a very delicate and fragile situation because they're banking on us not responding because of the weakness of Israeli political situation and because it's Passover and it's because it's Ramadan. They bank on us not reacting. Now, if Israel will not react, they will feel like, oh, you see, and then they will maybe even escalate it. If Israel will react, it might evolve into a war. So we'll see what the Israeli reaction is going to be. So far, it wasn't that decisive, that strong, and maybe that is the reason they don't stop, but actually intensify their thing. Look, it's a ritual every Ramadan. It's a ritual that they use this month to create provocations in order to instigate some sort of conflict, in order to bring about the Palestinian issue back to the table. It has nothing to do with religious purposes. Israel has no business taking over the Temple Mount. Visiting hours of Jews in the Temple Mount are the same as they were before and as they will be after. That's it. But every year, this lie is floating of that the Jews are, invading. They're going to take over the Al-Aqsa. All of this thing. If you ask me, by the way, biblically, I believe that the earthquake that will be basically God will send at the end of the Ezekiel war will destroy everything, and that will allow the Antichrist to allow Israel to build a temple. I don't think we need to invade and take anything from anyone. But again, just bottom line, rocket attacks from Gaza in the last 2 days, now probably from Lebanon, interception in the skies of Lebanon right now. Folks, this is an inch before a war. Interesting. I'll keep you posted. I'm in Tokyo, but I'm my Telegram channel is just activated and is very active. And stay tuned, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on, okay? All right, listen, pray for Israel. This is not an easy time. We bank on your prayers. If we say on Passover, if we passed Pharaoh, we shall pass this one as well. I mean, we're not afraid, okay? I'm not afraid. I think my nation is not afraid. And they'll keep on trying, but they always fail, okay? Alrighty. Pray for Israel, rockets attacks from Gaza, from Lebanon. All of it has to do with Ramadan, Temple Mount. Watch this and forward and share this with people as much as you can.